Hey, what's up, guys and girls? It's Jesse Daly here in the Caribbean. My friends, we have a couple of things to talk about today. We're going to start by looking at infrared satellite imagery from tropicaltidbits.com. We can see in the Gulf by Louisiana, Texas, that is an area that the National Hurricane Center has been watching for a while, but it's not looking like it will develop into anything super substantial, but there will be a lot of rain across some of the Gulf Coast states. Now, if we look down here at the main development region, we have some things going on. If you see by the Lesser Antilles, there's a tropical wave that will affect us here in the Virgin Islands this weekend. We also have a couple of areas to watch that are currently moving off of the west coast of Africa. Interestingly, a couple of the computer models are developing this into something potentially later next week. Now, let's start by taking a quick look here at the forecast from the National Hurricane Center as of 1:36 p.m. on Friday, July 25th. We have that system I was telling you about by the Gulf. Very small chance of development, but again, heavy rain, potentially flooding rains near Texas and Louisiana, and just across the Gulf. So please be aware of that if you are in that area. I want to show you a run of the global forecast system, again, courtesy of tropicaltidbits.com. This was initialized at 12 Zulu time on Friday morning, which is 8 a.m. East Coast time. We are currently looking at the forecast for Saturday, July 26th. We can see that wave by the Lesser Antilles moving across on Sunday, which will bring us some rain here in the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico. And then as we keep advancing the GFS a little bit here, we do see around Saturday, August 2nd, the global forecast system is spinning something up and taking this system toward the Lesser Antilles again, and also pretty close to us here in the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico. It's a little ways out, but definitely something to keep an eye on. If this does develop, it would into a tropical storm with maximum sustained winds of at least 39 miles per hour. It would be designated Dexter, the fourth named storm of the Atlantic hurricane season this year. So if we keep advancing this a little bit, we do see some systems out in the Eastern Pacific, by the way, off the west coast of Mexico. And just, again, moisture across the main development region between the west coast of Africa and the Caribbean, typical of this time of year. But aside from that first system that I showed you around August 2nd, the GFS is not developing much else right now. Interestingly, I did want to just quickly show you a run of the European ensembles. This is courtesy of Weather Nerds. I love this map. This was also initialized at 12 Zulu time on Friday at July 25th, and we can see that around the 31st of July, these ensembles are definitely developing something around the beginning of August here and taking it into the Caribbean, again, near Puerto Rico, across the Lesser Antilles. Some spread of where this could go, but definitely something to keep an eye on for sure for next weekend, around the 2nd of August. So I'll be sure to keep you posted, my friends. And of course, I'm here in the Virgin Islands, and I will be throughout hurricane season. So I want to make sure to be as available as I can be to all of you. So please make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video, and that notification bell, because I will be updating you on what's happening. And stay safe and prepared. And as always, I will keep an eye on the tropical skies come rain or shine.